So as the clamour for justice in the hit-and-run case grows, the main accused, Mihir Shah, has been sent to police custody till the 16th of July. Police sources told Times Now that Mihir has confessed to being behind the wheel at the time of the accident. So he has confessed that, yes, I was the one who was driving the BMW vehicle involved in the accident that knocked down a two-wheeler. Now, this, remember, has resulted in the death of a 45-year-old woman named Kaveri. More details coming in. Mihir's remand note has been accessed by Times Now, and that reveals some horrific details. The note details 6 minutes of the horror that unfolded from 5:25 a.m. to 5:31 a.m. on Sunday. Let's give you the details of what really happened. This is part of the remand note that has been submitted, and it says that the couple's bike was on the extreme left of the road. There was ample space on the road for the vehicle to move in, and despite that, this BMW car, the speeding BMW vehicle, rammed into the two-wheeler. So there was enough space to pass through, and yet the car rammed into the bike that was in one corner of the road. The woman, immediately after the impact of the accident, the woman fell on the bonnet, and then Mihir did not stop the vehicle, but instead decided to accelerate even more. So the woman fell off the bike and fell on the bonnet of the vehicle. He could have immediately stopped, and that perhaps could have saved her life, and yet he did not. What he did was he continued driving and only accelerated. So the woman's body got entangled in the wheels, this part of the vehicle where her body got entangled in the wheels, and even then the vehicle did not stop. Mihir, who is said to be behind the wheels, continued driving. The people in the other vehicles then started asking Mihir to stop because there were several others on the road as well. They witnessed what was happening. They appealed to Mihir to stop the vehicle, but he still didn't do it, and he continued to drive. The vehicle only finally stopped near the sea link where Mihir and the driver changed seats. So a clear attempt to implicate the driver. This is where they changed seats, Mihir going on to the passenger seat and the driver taking the wheels of the vehicle. But the horror, remember, did not stop even then. It continued. The driver then ran over the woman's body that was lying on the road. So while they were switching, the woman's body fell on the road, and the driver at the time also rammed the vehicle into her. So the court, while granting custody, also noted that Mihir had not just the details mentioned in the remand note, apart from that, had also removed the number plate of the vehicle after committing the crime and also disposed it of. So the court also said that there is a need for the police to probe if Mihir had in fact contacted other people as well to seek their help in a bid to destroy evidence. We have more breaking updates now coming in with Mihir now in custody. Sources also say that the police are likely to recreate the entire accident sequence. So today, the entire accident sequence will be recreated. That's the detail coming in. Remember, the driver's police custody was also extended by a day, and he will be presented before the court today. The police will also be reaching out to the RTO to source certain documents. My colleague Nilesh is joining us on the broadcast with the details. So, Nilesh, what's expected today? We're told that the entire crime sequence, the entire accident is going to be recreated by the police today.
Well, absolutely. Some of the bone-chilling details that we had access yesterday from the remand copy by the Mumbai police, which already mentions how gruesome the accident was and how the Mihir Shah, the main accused in this case, has been negligent and ignorant when it came to a life, human life, and that was what inhuman behavior that came across during this particular case. As of now, the biggest update is that the driver who was with Mihir Shah on the day of incident, his custody is getting ended today, hence he will be presented before court. And meanwhile, the biggest update is that Mumbai police is also trying to recreate a whole scene step by step as this took place near Worli Ceiling. And as we know, that after the incident, the boy dragged his BMW to certain kilometers, resulting in gruesome death, inhuman death of the 45-year-old lady. And since then, justice is what is being demanded. Mihir Shah, the main accused, has been sent into police custody for 16th of July. And during this period, police is trying to interrogate his relative people in relation. As we mentioned that after the incident, he came in contact with his girlfriend and later to his sister. And then later he, along his friend, was hiding at a resort. from where Mumbai police has detained him. And later in interrogation, the accused has agreed to it that he was behind the wheels, and later on narrated how the whole of the incident took place. So Mumbai police will be taking this into consideration and will be trying to put the case to its end as what the family demands.
Okay, all right. Justice for Kaveri, it's a Times Now campaign, and there are questions being raised on whether there was a cover-up or not, the remand note detailing the horror of the accident. Nilesh, thank you for joining us with those details.